In Australia, a mighty river flows across the continent from the southern end of the Great Dividing Range of the eastern shore, not too far from Mount Kosciuszko, Australia's highest mountain, to the sea southeast of Adelaide in South Australia. Australia's mighty River Murray is one of the world's legendary rivers, flowing through 4 states over 3,700 kilometres or 2,300 miles. Mysterious, massive, mighty and meandering, it ranks with the Nile, Amazon, Yangtze and Mississippi rivers. It is Australia's most famous river. More than 30,000 years ago, the first Australians settled on the River Murray's banks. Australia's Aboriginal people were remarkably self-sufficient, hunting and trading along the river and travelling its water in Aboriginal canoes, cut and crafted from the Red River gums. They created campsites, told their dreaming stories around cooking fires, and painted sparkling, vivid legends along the cliff lines. The ancient campsites, rock art, and sacred canoe trees still remain along the length of the Murray, fascinating reminders of a culture in perfect harmony with its land and creatures. This magnificent ecosystem is home to some 3,067 bird and 34 fish species. Above these river-fed landscapes, wedge-tail eagles and pelicans soar above the magnificent river red gums, grasslands and scrub. Shy kangaroos, emus, wombats and echidnas forage in a way that's remained unchanged for thousands of years. For the last 643 kilometres or 400 miles, the River Murray flows through South Australia. It is here, just east of Adelaide, passengers cruise with Proud Mary on Australia's most famous mighty river. Passengers board Proud Mary for a choice of 2, 3 or 5 night cruises. Guests experience a guaranteed wildlife encounter just a short distance from Adelaide, only 45 minutes by car or coach transfer over the Mount Lofty Ranges. The river flows through a virtual drought region. The lush area surrounding the river is camouflaged by beautiful big river red gums, box trees from the harsh Australian bush beyond. Virtually no rainfall ensures Proud Mary passengers enjoy clear, beautiful blue skies year-round. Just 18 large guest cabins beautifully equipped with private facilities and individually controlled air conditioning ensures passengers have the very best in comfort and service. Each cabin has outside access and windows that open out into the clear Australian days and the star-studded nights. The vessel offers excellent facilities to ensure cruising is enjoyable and comfortable. There is plenty of open deck space and a well-appointed dining room, bar and lounge. Yet the Proud Mary is small enough to retain a sense of friendship with fellow passengers and crew who know the river intimately. Cruising aboard the Proud Mary is all about understanding the nature, wildlife and environment of the Australian outback. You'll be guided throughout by a resident ecologist who will share with you one of the natural wonders of Australia. Passengers disembark the vessel regularly and experience the Australian bushland at its best. Each Proud Mary cruise offers unique riverbank experiences and absolutely every shore excursion is included in your cruise fare. Many of the River Murray secrets are hidden in its backwaters. With an ecologist from the Proud Mary, you can board a small flat-bottom boat for a whisper-quiet ride through the secluded lagoons. You'll catch privileged glimpses of pelicans, kingfishers, reed warblers, swallows, and even the world's swiftest hunting hawk, the peregrine falcon, living amongst the River Murray's towering cliffs. Another Proud Mary riverbank experience is the Nort Nort Aboriginal Conservation Area, one of the most significant archaeological sites in Australia. Here the burial grounds, tools and rock art of ancient Aboriginal civilization has been discovered. They reveal fascinating facts about the life of Australia's most famous river as long as 8,000 years ago. Today, a local guide meets passengers from the Proud Mary and shows them magnificent galleries of Aboriginal rock art, smoke stains from the ancient fires and artefacts. As dusk falls, passengers take a short ride into the Australian bush. Here, under the soft glow cast from night lights, nocturnal creatures come to life. kangaroos graze, night owls hunt, and wombats scramble. It's a unique and privileged view of untouched Australian nature. You will trek with a guide through the spectacular oasis of Reedy Creek Conservation Park, and here you will be privileged to learn more about the formation of this spectacular gorge millions of years old. A visit to Murray native aquaculture gives insight to the life cycle of the mysterious River Murray yabby. One of the highlights of a Proud Mary experience is the sensational culinary cooking style called Australian native cuisine. Meals are unforgettable as they marry the exquisite taste of native fruit berries and local produce with modern cooking styles to create a unique Australian flavour. There is a chance to taste kangaroo, emu, River Murray yabby, quandongs, wattle seeds and damper while still having the choice of more traditional cuisine. Proud Mary has 2 chefs catering for just 36 passengers. The history of Australia can best be told through Australian ballads under a sky of 1,000,000 stars. Highlights of the cruise will include an evening around the campfire at a famous sweep in the river called Big Bend. Proud Mary ties up underneath magnificent red cliffs for a night of Australian entertainment. You will step ashore to the crackling sound of a campfire, and while great Australian food sizzles, billy tea boils and damper cooks in the coals, you'll be treated to an unforgettable evening under the clear southern skies. These experiences and all meals are naturally included in the cost of a Proud Mary cruise. When booking a Proud Mary cruise, simply advise of your arrival details and your choice of a 2-night cruise, a 3-night cruise, or a 5-night cruise. Coach transfers to the vessel to each expedition leave from the centre of Adelaide. Alternatively, passengers with their own vehicle can garage their car in undercover lock-up facilities adjacent to the wharf. A Proud Mary cruise is a unique way to see an untouched part of this great land, experience a wide range of natural Australian culture and wildlife without the inconvenience of unpacking bags. The cruise is an opportunity to meet with Australians and experience authentic Australia. Experience Australia's most famous, mighty river with Proud Mary.